Hello students, welcome. Welcome to the final class of this sequence of 5 lessons. Thank you very much for all your patience, your responsibility for coming to the classes and for helping me throughout these tasks. So today is the final class, as I said, and we have a special topic to talk about today. Actually, maybe this is something personal, but it's one of my favorite topics, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay? Before we start, I don't want to lose that tradition of telling you the rules. Please remember to maintain cameras open, name correct in Zoom. Also, that the microphone and chat are used responsibly. Yes? Okay? Paying attention in class. Don't letting Don't leaving questions behind. If you have any doubts, please ask. Okay, remember, participation is essential, is in English, is organized, is frequent. And number 6, use the dictionary for all the activities, even exams. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna first, yes, everyone's here? Okay, perfect, good. So let me start first by showing you a picture that, well, the intention is to make you think about what's happening there or what happened. Okay? Better set. What happened? Can you see it? Yes? Give me thumbs up. Okay, very good. Thank you for the feedback. Okay? So if you can see the picture, please tell me what you can see. What your eyes can see, the colors, the evidence. Okay, don't tell me what you think. Tell me what you see first. Okay, tell me you want to start? Good. Tell me. Okay, people crying. What makes you think that they are crying? They look sad. Maybe I look sad. So does that make me look like crying? Can you see tears? The hand in her face, in the woman's face. Good. That's a good one. Okay, more than sad, how do they look? Can you find a synonym for that that's more suitable for this situation? One of you? Okay, yes, Bobby? Oh, compelled. That's good. They look compelled. They look good. Okay, any other ideas? They are dressed in black, that's right. What are they doing? Are they standing, clapping? They're sitting down. So they're sitting down. What kind of chairs? You say wooden, my love, wooden. Wooden chairs. All right. So we say wooden chairs, people sitting on them. These people are dressed in black and they look compelled. They look sad. Now let's think about what's not there, what's not said, but it looks obvious to the eye. Where are these people? Where? The place, the actual place, physical. At a church? What makes you think that? The wooden chairs, right? They have like this typical shape. All right. What kind of service? Because at a church, you can have the mass, you can have communion, kids with God. Uh-huh. Yes, you can have a marriage. It's a funeral. Why is it a funeral and not a wedding, for example? I'm sorry, if the comparison seems to, I don't know, too without emotion, but remember it's just for the intentions of the class. Why is it not a wedding? Okay, so in a wedding, people look happy. That's good. Or maybe you can cry because you're looking at your daughter, your son, someone of your family getting married. They are dressed in black. They can be dressed in black. Okay, but a coincidence, right? That they're all dressed in black, they're crying, they are in a church. So, right, don't worry, it was just challenging your mind. Okay, so these people are crying, they're sad, they are at a church, so they are in a funeral service. That is a good assumption. An assumption, a conclusion. Hmm. That is a good ability that in English, and especially in teaching, has a name. Remember, I told you it was one of my favorite topics? Okay, good. So this is called inference. An inference is to get to conclusions based on the evidence. I think maybe in other classes you have seen what is a prediction. When you are predicting, you are looking at the future. But here you are not looking at a person who is about to die. People are sad because he's about to die. No, this person already died. And you got to that conclusion based on what you are looking at in the picture that happened before. So that is the difference between a prediction and an inference. These are the class objectives today. You're going to be able to make inferences through watching a communication company's commercial, what we're going to do in a moment. You're going to be able to deduce the content of news by reading the titles. Also, you're going to be able to simulate a news article and compare with the original by reading their titles. Good. So, an inference, can you summarize what is it or look for it on the internet? Okay, draw conclusions. Good. Draw to conclusions. Get to conclusions. What is a conclusion? Ah, when you are doing your homework, let's say an essay, because I believe you are doing now essays in class, maybe in language or other subjects. Um, when you are writing one, what's the last part of it? You write the introduction, the body, and then that's right, the conclusion. The conclusion is the final part. The conclusion is what you do when you finish your work. The conclusion is that moral lesson, let's say, a lesson, something that you learned. So here is something like that. You are learning something, but more based on the evidence that you are seeing, okay? And you are solving that puzzle, that problem. That is the question, what happened? And how do you know? Hmm? So these are two questions that today you're gonna practice through watching videos and also reading news articles, okay, from news around the world. Good. So now we're gonna watch a video that's gonna introduce you to the topic of inference more deeply. Through the video, you're going to see some questions. I will stop and you will answer them. When the video finishes, You will go to breakout rooms to discuss one question about the moral lesson of the commercial. You're going to get to conclusions, you're going to make inferences. So please prepare. Your audio must be correct. Pay attention, no distractions, and participate throughout the video. Okay, so let me please put it for you. Okay, I am sorry for the little delay. Okay, here it is. Yes, all ears dropping. Okay, good. Attention. Okay, so now question number one. Why is the boy's head down? Mm-hmm. You want to see again? No? Okay. Why is it down? He did something bad. What exactly did he do? Steal in past? He stole. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Ian. Stole. Okay, do you think the man and the boy know each other? Did you look at the interaction they had in that moment? Yes? Okay, good. You're in the right track. Okay, why did the man give the woman money? To pay for her silence? No, exactly. So he paid for the items he stole. What did he steal? Did you get to see? Your mom is sick. Medicines. Good. Okay, so what do you think the relationship between the man and the girl who just appeared on the scene is? Yeah, how are they related? Are they friends? I mean, they're a man and a girl. Exactly. Dad and daughter. It seems like that, no? Okay, let's study the girl's reaction. Look at that. Do you do that with, for example, I don't know, your teacher or someone that's not your family? Oh, right? What is the girl probably thinking? Such an annoyment, right? Okay, there you go. Why did the man give the boy this soup and pay for the medicine? Okay, he has a good heart. That's something sweet to say. What else? They know each other. Okay, but I can know you, but maybe I don't have that willingness, or maybe I do. So maybe they have a special relationship. Maybe it's just a combination. Okay, so they know each other, and he's a very, very good man. It's 30 years later. Yeah.
Bye. Oh.
Okay, what do you think is in the bag? And why did the man behind the counter give the bag to the man with the beard? Okay, food. It seems like, no, it's a business of food. What else? He looked poor. He looked more than poor. Okay, hungry. He looked poor and hungry. He looked dirty. You think he has a home? What do you call a person? Well, of course they're persons, no? They're people. But what is the name that the society gives to people who don't have homes? Okay, homeless, exactly. Homeless people. There are people just like you and me, just that the society gives this name for them just to ensure that we are communicating effectively, okay? Okay, what can you guess about the man with the beard? We already said it. And who do you think owns this restaurant? Do you know this man? The man from the previous scene, right? Okay, let's see. Based on what you have seen so far, what can you say about the man behind the counter? He's a good man. He's humble. That's a good word to describe him. Good heart. Do you remember that phrasal that we practiced? That that meant connecting emotions, empathy for. Very good, empathy for. He feels empathy for the man with the beard. Okay, good. These are good phrases. Thank you so much. Let's continue.
Sang mai nữa, to lại.
What happened? Heart attack. Oh, maybe that's a good one. Another one. Stroke. Oh, stroke. Good. Okay, let's continue. Okay, that seems like a lot of money, even if we don't understand that, um, even if we don't understand that kind of amount. So, how's the girl, the woman, feeling right now? What is she thinking about? She feels, remember the word we discussed at the beginning? Compelled. Good. She feels really sad. She feels worried. Good. Okay, who is the man? He's not a bartender, right? Okay, good. For sale. What is for sale? Oh, the apartment, the restaurant. Good. Okay, let's see. Zero. What happened? All expenses paid 30 years ago. What's the meaning of that? Oh. Okay, who paid the bill for the family and why? Just a random person? The little boy from the beginning? Who is the boy? Who is the boy now? It's been 30 years. The doctor. Okay, and why? Okay, because he wants. We already discussed also this term. Compensate, make up. Good students, to make up for all the things this man did for him and his mom 30 years ago. That's good. Isn't it beautiful? Oof. What is the boy thinking? Look at that face. Let's take a look back at that little face. He looks also compelled. No? Sad. Now let's take a look at him nowadays. Even is the best. Okay, what does the film include these pictures at the end? Oh, to give it a real sensation. That is a good one. Excellent. Ah, because you watch movies based on real life. Okay, good. Excellent evidence. That is an excellent inference. And what are they trying to communicate to the viewer? Okay. Well, you can watch the video without interruption. I'm going to send you the link in this moment so you can do so right now. But the idea is that you can do it and you can do it in the breakout rooms as well. If you don't need so, if you don't need to do so, okay, there's a video. You can discuss what is the intention of the commercial. What is this commercial trying to make the viewer feel? Okay, is it trying to make the viewer feel angry, upset, happy, hungry, thirsty, sad? Okay, remember there are tons of different commercials. A Coca-Cola, okay, a Coke commercial could make you feel thirsty in that moment. A McDonald's commercial could make you feel hungry. Okay, maybe a domestic violence commercial would make you feel sad or angry, upset. So every commercial, every ad has its purpose. What is this commercial's purpose? Please, you will have 3 minutes, okay, short time to discuss this in couples. Go to breakout rooms and answer this question. What is this commercial purpose? What is it trying to make the viewer feel? Okay, think of emotions, think of adjectives. Are you ready? 3 minutes, okay? Good. Remember, it's random. You might have any of your partners as partner. Go, 3 minutes. Okay, students, perfect. So, are you ready? Good. Let's talk about what that video made you feel, and then we discuss about if you all felt the same way, and if we can get to an agreement on what is the purpose of this commercial. Okay, let's start with you, Fabi. What did it make you feel? Made you cry? Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, but why? Because you were angry, frustrated, or okay, good. What about you, Ian? Okay, it was sweet. Okay, good. What about Gonzalo? Beautiful. Okay, it's sweet, very nice. Okay, what about you, Domi? Okay, it was sad and happy. Okay, it's a mixture of it. Overwhelming. Oh, good. We felt overwhelmed by it. That's good. So, what is the intention of the video, the commercial? Okay, so connect this emotion of crying, of communication. Aha, communication, very good. Communication is important and it is a communication company. Very good. Okay, so they made this connection of love, emotions, communication, sell. Remember that is the final intention. It's not only to bring tears to people's eyes, it's to sell. Okay, so now that we have done this activity, all right, now that you have watched the video, you have an excellent idea of what making inferences is, okay? Now you're gonna do the part, of course, of of the news articles. Okay, you are going to inference the content of news articles just by looking at the titles, reading the titles. It is very important that you use these inference skills to guess what the newspaper, the news is about. Okay, let's read the news first. Okay, it's one. I'm gonna project again the presentation I was showing you before. Okay, let's take a look. He's running for mayor of his Mexican city. He's also wanted by the DEA. Okay, let's take a look at the picture. All right. Does it look like a picture you would take in a party with your friends? No, right? Okay, good. That's one. Okay, so he's running for mayor. What is that? Mayor, a person who's older, a mayor. Okay, good. Uh-huh. But okay, that is the word in Spanish. Can you give me maybe a synonym? Okay, a politician. Very good. A politician. That is correct. He's a politician of what country? Okay, Mexico. Do you know the city yet? No. Okay. And he's also wanted by the DEA. I am so sorry, students. I have an internet problem. That happens to the best of us. So I'm so sorry. And thank you for understanding. Let's um, let's continue with the topic we were discussing. Okay. Okay, so we were discussing that this person is a politician from Mexico. The DEA, maybe you don't know what it is. Let's go back to the topic of the picture. Is that a picture you would take in a party? Okay, now, what does it look like, this picture? Okay, it can be from the license, the driver's license. Good. Cédula, it's an ID. ID. It's your identification card. Okay. Yeah, it could be passport, visa, a green card, exactly. Well, green card, it's called in America. Okay, yes, it could be another idea. That's not that legal, or it's involved with legal stuff. A police picture, but this is not a picture of a police officer. What is it really called? That photo that people are taking. Again, students, I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, let's go back once more. I am not going to project anything, so let's hope that doesn't interrupt again the connection of the class. Okay, so a picture that you're taking at the police station when you are a person is a mugshot, and that is a mugshot. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the time to think, what is this news about? Okay, it is about someone who's looked by the police. Okay, and he's a politician. What do you think of these ideas together? Exactly, they are contrary ideas, no? Good. Good. Okay. So what do you think? What would you think if the mayor of this city, well, maybe that's not such a different idea of the reality we are living in our country. So it's an excellent example right now. What do you think about having a mayor, a politician in your city that is looked by the police? Dirty. Wow, that's a very strong statement. It makes you feel dirty like that. Okay. It makes you feel that's betrayed. Aha, betrayed. Good. That's a good one. Yes. Okay, what else does it make you feel? All right, like it's not trustworthy. Good. Okay, students, excellent. I'm gonna send you the link of the news. Okay. It is also here in the presentation. So you can read the actual news and you can compare if the actual news is similar to these thoughts that you have just told me. Okay? All right. Let's see, let's give it a brief look. It was 3 weeks before his city's mayoral election. Rogelio Portillo took the stage before a sea of voters. Wearing crisp white shirt with his party insignia, his hair slicked back. I want to thank everyone in the municipality of Huetamo who has supported the project of Morena, who has supported the project of Morena, Portillo said, naming Mexico's ever-expanding ruling party. The crowd roared. Portillo, 41, is Morena's mayoral candidate in Huetamo. He's also, as almost everyone in the city knows, a fugitive wanted by the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration for allegedly conspiring to traffic drugs. Armed and dangerous, the DEA's website said, next to his mug shot. And yet, here he was, campaigning on behalf of the party of Mexico's president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Less than a decade old, Morena appears poised to dominate the country's politics as no party has in years. It's expected to make further gains in thousands of congressional, state, and local elections on Sunday. So, of course, you didn't create an actual article, but you have an idea on how to now. Okay? You're going to create now a very simple 3-4 line article with a title I'm gonna give you. Okay? And that will be the last activity of today. I'm gonna give you just a title. Then I'm gonna present you, I'm gonna present you the article itself, and then we will compare in the last few minutes, okay? Kayakers save pairs of eagles drowning in Danube River. Okay, that's it. You have to figure out who, what, when, where, why, and how. If you answer at least to 3 of these WH questions, you are in a good track. I will give you for this 5 minutes, okay? And then we return to this session. Since we lose a couple of minutes for the internet problem, we're gonna compensate for the last follow-up activity, which will take only 1 minute, and we'll stay just a little bit more. Don't worry. Thank you for understanding again. So I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Thank you. I'll be here waiting for you. Okay, students, you're telling me that the article is ready. Remember that everyone is recreating the same article. Okay, so I'm gonna take the example and I'm gonna put it next to the original one. Thank you for passing it to me through the chat. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Here we have it. The original extract says, a Hungarian couple came across two rare white-tailed eagles at risk of drowning while taking part in a challenge to raise awareness of the new river pollution. The birds will collapse together like after a fight. Claudia Kiss and Richard Varga took it upon themselves to rescue the pair before continuing on their journey, traveling from the Black Sea in Romania to the Black Forest in Germany. I'm so sorry for the capital letters. I don't know what happened here. It's a journey that will take them 3 months, which is also how long they knew each other for before embarking on this project. Okay, here we have, look, who? The Hungarian couple. What? Came across two rare white-tailed eagles. Okay, in the risk of drowning. Where? In the Danubian River. Okay, why? Because they were there raising awareness of the Danube River pollution. Okay, so we have many answers here. Now let's take a look at yours. Two eagles were rescued by some kayakers in the Danube River on this very morning. The group of friends were navigating the waters of this famous river when suddenly they found two eagles caught in a special jail, floating almost by miracle. Oh, it is unbelievable to think that these creatures are still alive. Good. Experts on these animals think that the eagles were victims of exotic animal traffic. Oh, ho, ho. But the police are still investigating the peculiar event. Well, I think, my students, your version is even more interesting than the original one. Okay, that was excellent. Very good. So you got what is an inference? You use it in very different aspects using authentic material. Now I'm going to ask you to do one last inference. Remember that is based on the evidence you saw, okay, of what happened. Now you're gonna name this class as the final activity of it and also from this sequence of lessons. If you could name this class, what name would you put to it? Okay, so you can write them on the chat. Okay, let's see. Glimpse to the past. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Making inferences. Simple but effective, no? Let's see. Drawing conclusions. I like it. I like it. Okay, very good. I think this has been great. Great opportunity for you and me to grow up together. Thank you so much. Goodbye and see you in another opportunity.